Hello, welcome back, welcome to, if you're new, my name is Abria and welcome to my channel. I run a brand called Finstyle where we discuss all things lifestyle, beauty, and fashion with a finance twist. Finstyle is all about financing a life and a closet you absolutely love. Today we are talking best purchases of 2021. I did quite a bit of shopping in 2021, all targeted shopping, all specific to my personal Finstyle, and I had a plan for everything that I purchased, and I want to show you guys everything that I loved or my favorites of what I bought, because I truly loved everything that I purchased this year. I'm very specific with my purchasing, and all of that is a result of the concept of Finstyle and how I strategize whenever I purchase anything, whether it be in my lifestyle or whether it be in my closet. I always think it through and really try to make strategic decisions that add value to my life. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into the video. So we are gonna go through this video by categories. We'll do some clothing, some accessories, some handbags, shoes, and then lifestyle, which are kind of some of the others, but definitely really cool things that I wanted to share with you guys that I purchased this year. So let's go ahead and start with the clothing. On the same tip of denim, I picked up this gorgeous denim dress by Ajay. Girl, I love this dress. Like, I hunted this dress down. This dress is a really great example of a strategic buy that I planned for, and I was very deliberate about this purchase. I realized that over the years, I have always had some variation of a denim dress, and I really genuinely love them. I don't know what it is. Honestly, I think it goes back to me being even a little girl, and I had this little denim dress that my mom had gotten me, and it was like my favorite dress. And whenever I put it on, I just felt so good. Like, I would want to wear it all the time. And I mean, it was practical, so she would let me. And kind of subconsciously, like, that has carried with me throughout my life. So this is like my big girl version of this dress. It is gorgeous. It has a distressed hem. It has gorgeous buttons on it. This dress is incredibly well made. Ajay is an Australian brand. I picked this dress up in an Australian 12. I'm not sure exactly what that corresponds to in US size. I'm typically a 6 or an 8 in US sizes, but I do think that I sized up because this dress is denim. It is stiff, and it buttons up, and I am busty, so I wanted to make sure that I had enough room in my chest area, which I absolutely do. This dress surprisingly has much more stretch than I anticipated it would, but it's just such a versatile piece. I've worn this so many ways. I've worn it with combat boots, tall boots. I've worn it with like heeled stiletto boots, and it looks so good and so elevated. And now that we are in the colder months, I plan on putting this on with a turtleneck under it. I just think it is going to be perfect to have forever and ever. It is indigo dyed, so if you do pick this up, be careful with it up against lighter items, because it could potentially have some sort of color transfer. I personally have not experienced that yet, but they do make sure to call that out on the tag when you purchase this, reminding you that this is an indigo dyed item. And the couch that I'm sitting on is actually cream, so I need to make sure I don't put this back down on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and place that right there. The next item that I have is a Wolford bodysuit. This bodysuit is absolutely exceptional. Like, it looks like a black turtleneck bodysuit, but like, do not play with her. She is not one of them. Like, this bodysuit is unmatched. First of all, I don't even like bodysuits. Let me just start there. I don't like bodysuits. The whole undercrotch onesie situation is just a bit much for me. This is good. She may have made me a convert. I don't know, maybe what I don't like are poorly made bodysuits. Maybe I should say that. Maybe I shouldn't say that I don't like bodysuits, because obviously I do, because I love her. This bodysuit is wonderfully made. I just It keeps me warm, but it doesn't make me hot. The fabric is just great. It feels wonderful on my skin. It's thick, but thick enough to feel good and feel substantial, but thin enough to layer over things and it not get bulky. It is just so good. Do not underestimate the power of basics. That is definitely a pillar of fin style. Great basics will take you far, and Wolford is no different. I understand why the girls love Wolford now. My mom, my aunt, everybody loves Wolford. I mean, all the girls on here love Wolford, and like, I get it now. Like, this is my BFF. I will definitely order more of these bodysuits. I will definitely order more Wolford items. The one thing I will say is that I ordered this in a large. Make it make sense. Help. I don't know why I did that, because this has a lot of stretch in it and I am not a large in a top. But I guess maybe I just thought, you know, sometimes you get things that are stretchy and they come really small and they stretch to that size. This is the opposite. This is a large. This is the size that it is, and the more you wear it, it's gonna stretch out. So I probably will get a medium in my other items, or maybe even a small, because it does have a substantial amount of stretch, and not stretch in the sense or in a way that will distort it, but just really good stretch as it should be. So that, girl, go ahead and get your Wolford bodysuit. I picked that up from Farfetch on sale. 10 out of 10 recommend. 10 out of 10 recommend. And they go on sale often. So next we have some coats. If you did not know, I have a tad bit of an outerwear problem. I have a tad bit of an outerwear problem. So it pained me. It hurt. It really hurt to have to like choose between my children this way. But for the sake of this video, I'm only gonna show you guys a couple coats. But just know, the coats were coating this year, okay? The coats were coating, and I found some really good ones at great prices. I actually have an entire reel of a horde of coats that I found from TJ Maxx. All like TJ Maxx are like Saks off 5th. All of these coats were on deep discount, great designers. So I will pop that in here for you guys, and I will also make sure that I link my Instagram below so you guys can go check that out. But like I said, I really love coats, and I love coats even more when I find them for a great deal. So I'm going to show you this puffer, which is so incredibly practical, okay? This coat is everything that I needed. I grew up in Massachusetts. If you grew up, I mean, everybody had an ugly like childhood outerwear coat, but it's a different breed when you come from somewhere where it gets below freezing, okay? The childhood coats that I used to wear, they were definitely giving sleeping bag. They were definitely giving Michelin Man. They were definitely, I had a purple one. It was giving big Barney vibe. She is not that, okay? This is a faux leather mini puffer that I got from Abercrombie. I picked this up January last year of 2021. And I wore this coat all year nonstop last year, and as soon as it was cold enough to wear it this year, I have been wearing it to death. It is so well made. It is warm enough for Atlanta, but also Boston winter tested, and it did the job. It definitely did the job. The inside has this kind of nice lining. The pockets are lined with a jersey material, which feels really nice when you put your hands in your pocket, and it's just great. I picked this up in a large, and it does actually fit correctly. It's not like my Wolford bodysuit. I picked this up in a large because I knew that I was going to want to wear really big sweaters and sweatshirts and things under it, and it absolutely positively has done everything that I needed to do. I also picked that up on sale, I believe It may have been like 20% off, and it was definitely worth it. Next up, we have another coat. This is an Isabel Marant Atelier shacket. It is very long, it is very oversized, and I believe I picked this up in the size 2. This is sized as 1, 2, 3, so I just take that as small, medium, large. So I got a 2 medium. It is huge on me, and I love it just that way. I love it being huge. I love it being oversized. I think that it is so comfortable that way. It makes me feel like I am just like in a duvet every single time I put it on, and I think that it was well worth the price. I have a shacket. I have a couple of shackets, but I have one from H&M, which was a dupe for the one that she created last year, and I wore that thing to death. That is also really great quality, but this one is almost kind of like knitted on the inside. It makes it that much warmer. It's great when I have chunky sweaters on. I don't feel too kind of confined because it's like tight on me. The back has this really nice dart, which adds a little something to it, and it's this really beautiful pinky purple color, which is wonderful for me. And honestly, pink is a neutral in my wardrobe, so I really love having this. Picked this coat up from Luisa Via Roma. Picked this coat up from Luisa Via Roma for 45% off. My girl Fashion Sherlock Lakeisha, she put that Luisa Via Roma was having a sale one night on her Instagram. This coat was in the sale. I have never purchased anything so fast. This was on my fall wish list, and as soon as it went on sale, I snatched it up. It still was definitely an investment piece, but like I said, I got it on sale, and I know that this is something that I'll keep in my wardrobe for years to come, so I was more than happy to go ahead and add it to the Fin Style family. Moving right along to the best of the best, the purses. Starting off with that girl. This is my Givenchy Antigona Mini in shiny calfskin leather and black. A moment for the girl, okay? For the girl. I picked this back up in Las Vegas in November. I went with my best friend, my childhood best friend. It was super fun, and we were just doing what we do best, shopping. And there was a Givenchy store tucked in the corner, and I was like, I'm just gonna go peek in. And obviously they had this bag. This is a staple bag, and it was tax-free. It was tax-free. This bag is gorgeous. I've had this bag on my list, I kid you not, since I was maybe in the 8th or 9th grade. As soon as this bag came out, I think I was probably in the 8th or 9th grade, and I fell in love with it. Everybody had it, the bigger version, and I just thought that the mini was like the perfect size, the cutest thing. I loved the crossbody. I loved the structuring of it, and I just felt like it was a really timeless bag, and I really wanted it. Like I really wanted this bag, and I told myself that when I graduated from college, I would get this bag for myself. I love it. It comes with a strap, and it is very deep inside. I have $1. I have $2. It is very deep inside, and this has kind of become my everyday bag. Some people complain about it being hard to get their hand in. It hasn't been an issue for me. I really like the strap. It's really nice to wear as a crossbody, and it has just really been working for me. Next up for handbags, I have, all I'm gonna say is, sis was that girl in 2021, okay? Daniel Lee did what needed to be done. This is my mini Jody in parakeet, or as many people know her, Bottega green. This bag is so precious. It is so well made. The leather. You have probably heard people say this, but until you touch a Bottega bag, you don't really get it, because I was like, oh, that's cute. It's really cute. But the quality of this leather is beautiful. It is beautiful. and having such a beautiful leather and beautiful colors, having really great leather, it's like the colors just show up better because the quality of the leather is beautiful and it just takes the color so well. This bag is gorgeous. I have it stuffed currently, but it actually has kept its shape pretty well, like I said, because I keep it stuffed. And when I do put stuff in it, when I use any bag, I use little holders. Let me show you guys. I keep everything in every bag in these little zippies. I just get these from TJ Maxx or Marshalls, and I really like these because they're not too big, they're pretty thin. They kind of just act like a little sleeve for my bag. So I keep everything basically that's in my bag in these. So this is basically like the same size as my Jody, so I just kind of stick this in there, almost like a liner, kind of like a purse insert, but less bulky, and it's really easy for me to transfer bags that way. So this bag fits a lot. I love this bag. I think it was definitely worth the money. If you are somebody who's a collector, if you're somebody who just really like enjoys accessories or clothing, and you consider yourself to kind of be like I said, a collector of items, I think this is a really great purchase. Even if some might think it's trendy, I just think it's a really beautiful and special piece, and because of that, I added it to my wardrobe. Oftentimes in FinStyle, we talk about the functionality and the cost per wear and the investment of an item. I have definitely gotten a lot of wear out of this item. It may not be as functional in other people's wardrobes, but for me, it was super functional. And even if maybe it wasn't as functional, like I said, I consider it to be kind of a collector's piece, so I really enjoy it, and I'm really happy that I added this. Next up, let's do some sunnies, the first of which are these Dior pair that I picked up via Gilt. If you do not know Gilt, or if you have never shopped on Gilt, it's a little addictive. I'm just gonna start there, but friends help friends, so I'm telling you about it. These are the sunnies. This is their case. If you follow me on Instagram, you have seen these sunglasses over and over and over again. Girl, hold on. Hold please, let me wipe these off. I wear them that much. I wear these glasses that much. I got these glasses on Gilt. Girl, with the fro, with the fro. I love these glasses. I got these glasses from Gilt in February. They were a birthday gift to myself. These were originally like $600–700 glasses, I believe, and I picked these up for $99. I kid you not, $99. I should have bought 2 pairs when I bought these glasses. Because they are just that good. I love these glasses. I said earlier in the video that pink is a neutral for me. This kind of pinky, mauvey, brownie situation is my jam. I really live here. Like, I live in this space of pinkness, and these glasses have been a really great addition to my wardrobe. I wear them with everything. I really like the fact that they are not too tinted, so you can kind of see my eyes. I think that's super cool. These are a pair of Loewe sunglasses. Come in this really nice case. These are the Loewe Paula Ibiza sunglasses in the khaki color, and they are gorgeous. These were also a Vegas find, and I actually like had, that was the only thing that I wanted going there. So these are them. Girl, these are not everybody's cup of tea, but they're mine. They are mine, okay? They are mine. These glasses are gorgeous. I love these. I think they are such a fun piece. So fun. I wear them all the time. They are so good to jazz up kind of like a super casual outfit. So if you are interested in these sunglasses, I highly suggest them. I think they're great. They kind of give cataract surgery but make it fashion. But if you're into that kind of thing, go for it, and we can look like we just had laser eye surgery together. These are my Gucci Princetown loafers in white or cream. These shoes are so good. They are so good. These are a great example, along with a pair of boots that I'm going to show you guys, of like really determining your personal fin style and gradually improving the quality of the items that you have, but still staying very true to your fin style and what you value and what you know you're gonna wear in your closet. I had 2 pairs of cream loafers that I had in college and out after college, and I wore them to death. They were by Franco Sarto, and I got 1 pair from DSW and 1 pair from TJ Maxx, and one of them was a cream pair, and I wore those things down. Okay, if you knew me in college, you saw me in those shoes, and they fit my fin style to a T. They did everything I needed them to do. I was able to wear them with a lot of things. They were super versatile. So I knew that this year I wanted to invest in a pair of Gucci loafers, and I knew that I wanted them to be in cream because I think the cream is just super interesting and it makes everything pop. I wear these to work related things. I wear these like just running errands. I wear these with sweatpants. I wear these with dresses, with trousers. They go with everything. I picked these up at the Gucci store in Boston, and I have them in a size 38.5. Next, I have another pair of Gucci shoes that I actually purchased from the same sales associate, and they are my Gucci platforms in denim. I wore the crap out of these shoes this summer. These were a really great investment for me, and I'm going to wear the crap out of them next summer. I do not like thong sandals. I do not wear anything that is not a slide, so these were a really great option for me. They're very elevated, and I absolutely love them to death. Love them down. I have my Prada monolith combat boots in the shorter size, and these also come with the little pockets on the side of them, but I actually have them off right now because I find myself wearing them without the pockets more often than not. My boyfriend said that the pockets on these look like house arrest bracelets, and I can't unsee it, but that's not why I'm not wearing them. I typically just don't wear it because a lot of the times they don't go with the outfit that I'm wearing. If I am wearing something that's a little bit edgier, I will put the pockets on, but for the most part I just like a really kind of calm combat boot, and I really like that. I feel like the sole of the boot being chunky does enough for me with jazzing it up. I really love those boots. Pick those up from Nordstrom. Great investment. Again, similar to my Gucci boots, I had a pair of patent leather combat boots that I got from the store called the Shoebox in Lenox. When I was in college, wore those to death. Still wear them. I love them. I paid about $45 for them. They were on sale. They were on deep discount, which is the only way that my broke behind could afford them. And I love those boots so much, but I knew that I was ready to upgrade to a more substantial and quality version, so I went ahead and picked up the Prada combat boots at the beginning of 2021, and I wore them all year until I couldn't anymore because it was summer, and then I wore them again once it hit fall, and I'm still wearing them. So I wanted to share those with you guys. And I have these, I think these are in a 38. These are also in a 38.5. I like to have extra space in my shoes, so I can usually wear like a 38. Lastly, but certainly not least, I have a couple of lifestyle faves for you guys. The first of which is that in 2021 I started using a meal prep service. Absolutely, positively love it. I started getting like lunches and dinners, and I kind of fluctuate between like how many meals I get, but I usually get at least 6. So that usually runs like a couple of lunches and a couple of dinners, or it can be all of my lunches and I can cook my dinner. It honestly just depends on what kind of mood I'm in that week, or if I know that I have a busier week and I'm not going to be able to cook at all, or I'm just tired of my cooking, then I go ahead and order more meals. But I order every Sunday, they deliver every Monday. I have been investing in ETFs all 2021. Favorite way to do this is in my Roth IRA. I have tons of content on Roth IRAs on my Instagram if you guys are interested. I've been enjoying funding my Roth IRA via ETFs, and I've really been enjoying the outcome that I've been seeing as a result of them. So if you guys are looking into some different investment vehicles, stock, bonds, whatever it might be, ETFs might be a really cool option for you. A ton of different ones that are doing really cool things right now and doing really well. So that could be an option, something for you to consider for your personal fin style. That is it. That brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Again, if you are not following me on Instagram, please make sure that you do so you can see all of these items styled up. You can see how I styled them in the past, and you can see how I will be styling them in the future, because if there's one thing I'm gonna do, it's rewear my clothes. Y'all can count on that. I will see you guys in my next video. I love you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.